Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 0 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball well outside. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the end. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's sold 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now batting, Ryan Braun.
Batting third.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan
goes and chops this one out towards second. The tag, and he is out onto Rizzo, and it's now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Javier.
That's popped up. Here comes Yelich, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's only 2 for 10. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 7.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. His
Leading off
matchup
for the
numbers
Brewers,
with Hendricks. He's
the
got a
third
3
baseman,
for 7 line.
Mike
Fouled
Moustakas.
off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Into the box, Eric
Batting
Thames.
fifth, the first baseman, Eric Thames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Moustakas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Thames behind 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses
Batting
for the
fifth,
first out.
the center fielder,
He's set and the
Lorenzo
pitch. Pops this one up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Almora. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in now for the Brewers, number 18,
the second baseman,
ready to get his day
number
at the plate
18.
started right here. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the run, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting eighth,
Stepping in,
the
Orlando
shortstop,
Garcia. Two's all over
Orlando
the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. And this one gets away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And not in time as the run scores. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And a fastball swung on and missed. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Albert
is put in play to the
Almora.
right side of the infield. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. The next
none,
Cubba, Kyle
the
Hendricks,
pitcher,
maybe getting a
Kyle
little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Hit back toward the mound. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting,
First
third
offering
baseman,
on its way.
Chris
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ulysses Chassin.
Leading
As
off
we move
for
on
the
to the
Brewers,
bottom of inning number 3.
the pitcher, Jolie Chauncey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So the bases are empty with one man
right
gone.
fielder.
And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. 0-1 the count. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Pitch on the way.
Ryan Braun.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a runner at first with 2 away.
The
and
third
next,
baseman,
the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Right into straightaway right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. On the first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Eric Thames.
Leading off for the Brewers,
after striking out
the first
last
baseman,
time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder
Lorenzo Kane. He reached on a single in his first try.
Kane.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Again, another foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in to
Number
try it again.
18.
Number 18 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So
now
one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he takes ball 1. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Orlando
Arcia. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out
now
to the other.
The pitcher, Jolie.
Now in the box, Justine looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Rizzo comes up with it. And he is out on the tag. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in the bat next, former National League MVP, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll get things started here in the second half.
The
of
right
the 6th.
fielder.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The left fielder, number 8.
Again, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Braun has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. 1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
On the ground up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now.
Up next to Milwaukee.
His line includes a
the
single
third baseman,
and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Bryant in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch coming, here it is.
The first baseman, number 44.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Rizzo.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal has it, and the throw is in time. Rizzo is retired, and there's 1 away.
The bat.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he racks up a swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to...
And we'll have to leave it there. This is strike 3. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He'll start things out against Carl Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Eric.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
The batter,
they could go
number
either way
18.
now, I suppose. So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Lorenzo Cain is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando.
2 for him to this point.
Arcia.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the. So stepping in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the
Starting
left
to run out of time. They
Kyle
haven't been able to score any
Schwarber.
runs.
Your
As we're
attention,
moving
please.
late into this one.
Now
a
pitching
perfect
for
time
the
for this
Brewers.
leadoff guy to try
Number
to get on
39.
base and ignite a rally.
Corbin Burns has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Liner toward right center. King is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, David Bodie. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Daniel Descalzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 3. Daniel
reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball.
Your attention, please.
Will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Chicago Cubs, number 56.
Tyler Saladino is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Saladino.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now back to the top of
up
the
next for Milwaukee.
Digging in, Yasmani
The catcher.
He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Run ball.
Baseline. Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. There he goes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Number 56 will do this himself, and that's the first out. So if they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The right fielder, Christian.
There's a little chopper up the middle.
Yelich.
And a glove flip for one. Return throw is in time. How about that?
Your attention, please.
Comes on from the pen,
now
hoping to
pitching
finish
for
this one off here in the top of the
number
ninth.
58, Alex.
In now, Jason
Claudio.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a
right
called strike. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Bryant goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.